Picture this, a recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. Today I'm looking at a brand new game for the Commodore 64, and it's also on the MSX as well, and it's called Night Night. And as you can see, it's already gorgeous. Obviously a platformer, and it's one of those turn your tiles a different colour before you exit the level type thing. In fact, not a type thing, that is exactly what you need to do. We are playing as the little guy at the top there, with his, I'm guessing, his pyjamas on. And you've basically, you've got to exit each level before the timer runs out. And avoiding all the nasties on the level at the same time. Once you have cleared all of the tiles, a key will appear, enabling you to exit through the door. Now, as you can see already, it's absolutely bloody gorgeous. Love it. Absolutely love it. I've not seen the MSX version yet. I do have it. That will be on my review list at some point in the near future. But I thought we'd have a look at the C64 one, as we haven't got many C64 games on our review list. So there we are. But damn, it's lovely. Look at it. This is exactly the type of game I would have enjoyed playing back in the day. Now, I never had a C64, so this for me is quite nice to see. I'd love to see a specky version of this as well, maybe Amstrad as well. So that's over to you, developers. If you can squeeze this into a ZX Spectrum 128 version, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. This is actually really nicely done. Single screen action, which you can see there. And it's very, very simple layout. So in the top left we have our lives, denoted there by those hearts, our score next to that, timer in the middle, and then what stage we're on. As you progress through this game as well, you can see that we now have skeletons that are firing arrows at us. So the enemies do change as you get through the levels. Now, this game is challenging. Maybe not straight away, but it will be challenging. I can tell you that because I've been playing this game a little bit before this review, because, well, I've really enjoyed it. So that's one of the reasons why I've decided to bring it to the table today. And a very nice game it is too. So there's lots of pickups as well that you can get. There's a shield that you can get, which will enable you to take at least one hit before, otherwise it's instant death. But it enables you to take a hit, so that's quite a nice little pickup to have. There's a timer. There's the shield right there on the left-hand side, which I completely bodged up that jump. And then, oh dear, I didn't jump at all then. That wasn't good. And then there's points like that crystal in the top there. That is literally a point counter. And then there's the timer, which will give you back to 60 seconds on your clock, which helps a lot actually. So it's worth grabbing that when you can. I've just missed that one. So I've only got 20 seconds left on this level. I've got to clear that ledge above me there. So let's get that done. And avoid... Oh, flipping heck. That's reflexes for you. So yeah, life unfortunately, guys, has been a little bit bouncy the last couple of weeks. Trust me, if I could sit at home and do reviews all day, that's what I would do. I unfortunately have a lot of stuff going on with my family at the moment, so reviews will be as often as I can possibly do them. It will settle down, I promise. I've already actually recorded the next review as well, so we're cooking with gas already. I'm going to try and get more done in the week, so I have a bit more time to sort out my private life. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, so the controls are really easy, as you can probably imagine. It's left and right, up to jump, and down doesn't do anything, so that's really, really nice. Now, this is the kind of game that I would have definitely got as part of my C64 collection back in the day. There is a physical copy of this as well, I do believe, that you can get hold of from the developer's website, which I will include in the description below. So grab yourself a copy. You can see now we've got some jumping knights, or skeletons, and there's my shield. Yay! So you've just got to make sure that you cover every single one of these blocks and turn them all yellow, which is a lovely colour. It's like custard, and we all like custard, unless you're lactose intolerant or you simply don't like custard. Probably not one of the best examples I could have come up with. So yeah, once you've got your key, jump to the door and off you go into the next level. Now, controls are very good actually, they're very, very tight, so you've got no input lag, it just works straight away, absolutely fantastic, and you couldn't really ask for better response really from your control. Works on joystick, and I do believe you can use keyboard as well. So there you go, you got a few options there. Music and sound is very nice as well. As you can hear, you've got all the little sort of jingly jangly things happening when you get something new appear on the screen. You've got a jumping sound as well, and yeah, there's just so much going on in this game. It's just, there's a lot to see, there's a lot to do, some really, really nice animations, like look at the knight's hat bobbling, for example, as you walk along, which is really quite nice. Now, I can't remember how many levels there are, but I think there's quite a few. And I mean there's probably more than 50, I believe. I think there might be like 86 or something like that. So it's going to keep you busy, it's going to keep you coming back, and you know what? This has actually got a really nice learning curve. So you could introduce this to a younger gamer as well, which is always nice. I always find the games done by this particular fella very, very sort of family friendly, which is nice. They're not like overkill hard, and they've got a nice learning curve to them, so it will gradually build up and get harder as you play, which is always nice. But it's just such a lovely little game. I've really enjoyed playing some of these homebrew games over the last, because I think like Micro Mages, that was another one for the NES, which was nice. I enjoyed playing that a lot. And it's just a joy to actually see these games coming out still now, 2021, and we're playing Commodore 64 and MSX games, which are brand new. I mean, it's a retro gamer's dream, isn't it? I'd love to see some more Dreamcast. If anyone's doing Dreamcast homebrew, let me know, because I would like to delve into that as well. We've got so much to cover. We've still got, I mean, literally thousands of games to go through. Oh yeah, you can stop enemies as well with that. Yeah, I don't want to touch any of them. I'll wait for them to move again. But yeah, there's the library in which we have to play with on this channel is just immense. So I'm really looking forward to bringing more of that to you. Now, I can tell you the next review is going to be Burnout on the PlayStation 2. And yes, PlayStation 2 is considered retro now. So yeah, if you've never played the Burnout series, you're going to love this. In fact, I don't know whether... I'm going to ask your advice, because this channel, you know, it's your channel as much as mine. So let's get the vote going. Would you like to see Burnout followed by its sequels? Or would you like me to maybe do a Burnout sequel per week until we've actually exhausted them? I'm not going to be covering the PlayStation 3 versions because, well, PlayStation 3 is not quite retro yet. But if you would like to see the Burnout series, let me know how you would like me to do it, because I'm quite happy to do it all in a row. I'm quite happy to do it spaced out a little bit. Obviously that would be spacing the games out, not me spaced out, because I think that would be an entirely different gaming experience altogether. Now, so yes, it's that's coming next. It's already prepped and ready. Just got to put the finishing touches on the audio, and then that will be ready to go. So look out for that one very soon, and I'll be looking at the next one to go into hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, back to this. The playability is brilliant. I mean, you're going to come back to this. There is no question about the replay value of this. It's paramount and absolutely brilliant. And you don't feel frustrated when you lose a life. You probably might feel a little bit foolish if you've done something silly to cost yourself a life, like jumping into spikes, for example, and you've got to navigate your way around the level in the best possible way. But other than that, you know, you can't. You see that you've got to sort of, yeah, you've got to plan your levels. Look, because I couldn't get up there then. This guy's got to move out of the way so I can actually get up. And the one thing you don't want to happen is that. Yes, exactly that. Game over. No! So I'm going to have another go and, well, let's crack on. You can see there, absolutely, I love this. This is just such a good game. I cannot tell you how good this game is. So if you're a platforming fan, even if you're not, give it a go because it's worth it. Go and pop the developer, you know, go and support the dev because you know what? Without the developers, we wouldn't get these sparkly new games in said century. So I would encourage you all to go and purchase a copy and support because that's what we do. And for all you retro gamers out there who haven't actually played on C64 games, this is a good one to start with, just saying. I'm going to be covering the MSX and the C64 a lot more. Also, the N64 needs a bit more love. I'm aware that there are other systems that I have got hold of that I have not included on the channel yet, but is coming at some point soon. So yeah, the Amstrad is another one that's going to get a bit more love as well, because obviously there's quite a lot of ZX Spectrum content, and I would like you to see some Amstrad stuff as well. So that's coming soon as well. I keep promising you Dungeon of Drax. It is ready. The intro is good to go. It's just got to get some games that suck. So I'm going to ask you guys for help on this. I want you to make a list in the comments of games that you think are absolutely shocking. And then I will play them and rate them, and if they're bad enough, they're going straight into the dungeon. Now, this is a feature that I really want to kickstart off. It's a bit like Room 101, if you've ever seen that TV show where they just drop stuff into Room 101 if it sucks. And if you haven't heard of Room 101, go onto YouTube and then look it up. It's good fun, and that's basically what a Dungeon of Drax is going to be. It's just basically where all the worst games in history get thrown into and never see the light of day again on this channel, unless there's a reprieve, but that doesn't happen very often. So I'd really like to kickstart that off, but I want that to be more of a fan thing. So if you guys would like to participate in the Dungeon of Drax, let me know what you think are the worst games you've ever played, and I will play them too. And hopefully, if I agree with you, I will then dump their sorry backsides into the Dungeon of Drax, never to be heard of ever again. So yeah, that's coming soon. Let me know what you'd like to see dropped in, and we'll kickstart that one off. Got some great games planned, really nice games planned. So I do plan on getting more done. Just life sometimes is getting in the way at the moment, but it will, like I say, will settle down. Channel's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. It just might be 1 or 2 a week at the moment. I am planning on doing a full week schedule at some point. It's just getting the time and everything in place to do it. But coming soon, folks. Coming soon. Fingers crossed. But let me know what you would like to see on the channel. Would you like to see more Amstrad? Would you like more Specky, more Mega Drive, more SNES? What would you like to see? Let me know. And also, obviously, the dungeon I've just mentioned. So come up, help me out. Suggestions, and we will get going. And you know, we're a team, guys. Let's get working as one. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there and give you guys a few more minutes of play. And I hope you've enjoyed the review. This has been Night on the Commodore 64, and it is available now. So pop along and pick up yourself a copy, and let me know what you think of it once you've played it, because I would really like some feedback on this one. Anything that I endorse like this is, you know, it's a special one. Sometimes it's about the memories that we've made as kids when we played in the arcades or played on our home computers, and sometimes it is a showcase for people that are talented, bringing new content out for our beloved systems that we grew up with, and I think they deserve a lot of love and support. And on that note, my lovely retroholics, I will leave you. and I hope you've enjoyed the review, and hopefully see you again very, very soon with Burnout. That is coming, I promise you that is coming, hopefully tomorrow, and I will let you know on that one. But yeah, it shouldn't be too long a wait for the next review. So let me know what you think. Burnout, Burnout 1, Burnout 2, Burnout 3, 4. We'll go through them all. Just let me know in what order you'd like to see it, as in, not the order of games, because I'd like to do them in sequence, but would you like to see them one after the other, or would you prefer for them to be spread out? Let me know. Anyway, guys, have a good night, evening, morning, day, whatever the time it is in your time zone, and I'll catch you again very soon. And as always, folks, it's bye for now. Ta-ta!
Incoming transmission.